Namaste. What if I tell you that Kaliyuga is ending in 32 years? This year is 2020. After 32 years, in year 2052, Kaliyuga is going to end. How? Why? Let's look at some of the numbers. So, according to our Puranas, Kaliyuga is equal to 432,000 years. Dwapar Yuga is 2 times, 864,000 years. Treta Yuga is 3 times, it's 1,296,000 or 12,96,000 years. Kruta Yuga or Satyuga, which is 4 times Kali Yuga, is 17,28,000 or 1,728,000 years. So if we add all this, it becomes one Mahayuga. One Mahayuga is 4,320,000 years or 43,20,000 years. And 71 Mahayugas is equal to one Manvantara. 14 Manvantaras equal to one Kalpa. 2 Kalpas equal to one Brahma's day. And 360 Brahma days equal to one Brahma year. And 100 Brahma years equal to one Mahakalpa, which is the end of the universe that we exist in. So if we look at the ratio, Kali Yuga is 0.1 of the Mahayuga, 0.2 is what Dwapar Yuga, 0.3 is Treta Yuga, and 0.4 is Kruta Yuga. So what is this cycle? Our Rishis, they always observed celestial events, and based on that they came up with their calculations. So this Mahayugas, it sounds too big. We don't know of any such cycle. So what could that be? So if we look at the biggest cycle that we can come up with is the Earth's precession, the axis precession. The pole star, the Dhruva, is not steady. It keeps moving around the axis because the Earth's axis, even though it is inclined to 23.5 degrees, it's not steady. It is wobbly. So the pole star and Big Dipper, which is Saptarshi, keeps moving around. The whole structure keeps moving around, and the average time it takes is 25,771.5 years. That wobble. So if we divide this by that ratio of yugas, so 0.1, which is Kali Yuga, is 2,577.15 years. 2 times of Kali Yuga is Dwapara, 5,154.3 years. 3 times is Treta Yuga, 7,731.45 years. 4 times is Satyuga or Kruta Yuga, which is 10,308.6 years. Now the Mahayugas, it is also cyclic. So first is Satyuga, then Treta, then Dwapara, then Kali Yuga, then again Kali Yuga, Dwapara, Treta, Satyuga, and then again Satyuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga. Meaning it's a cyclic in nature, which is ascending and descending, something like that. So with this number, this 25,771.5 years, and if we look at the most precise event from our Shastras, which is Krishna's death, when he left the body, there were 7 planets in Nakshatra constellation Ketki or Zeta Piscium. So there are many softwares. One is such that developed by Fermi Labs. They call it Planet software. If we put or if you use that and come up with some calculations, the date comes to BCE 3102, February 18. This is the day when Krishna left his body. So our Shastras say that the Kaliyuga started from that day. So BCE 3102. Let's add 2577.15 years of Kaliyuga. Now what the time frame is which is aligning with Buddha's life. Gautama Buddha, who is called the ninth incarnation of God. He was born in 480 BCE or 563 BCE. So that aligns with 2577.15 if we add that to Krishna's death. Add 2577.15 more and we come to this number 2052. So year 2052 is when Kali Yuga is going to be ended per this calculation. Now there are many assumptions I have made, which is Mahayuga is equivalent to the procession of Big Dipper and North Star. Also Krishna's death, if we take the celestial event mentioned in Mahabharata and use the softwares to come up with the date, and then the number is 2052. Also Krishna mentioned in Gita that spring, Vasanta Rutu, is what he is in Rutus. Margashirsha is the month, what he is in the months. Now Vasanta or spring Rutu in India currently falls in March-April time frame, which is Chaitra, Phagan month. It used to be around 3102 BC, it used to be in Margashirs. So that way also this number we can believe that the 3102 BCE seems right. And the Earth's axis precession, if we take that number, then Kali Yuga is going to be ended in 2052. Let's see if this calculation is correct or not, but this is one method of applying these ratios of yugas on the nearest or the biggest celestial event that we can come up with. Tat Sat.